Deputies! So, Raelle is come back to the Thieves Guild to, speak. She needs to speak to Delvin Mallory. So when she got here, of course, she was quite tired. And so she slept. And it's early in the morning. And she needs to go find Delvin Mallory. And speak to him in the Ragged Flagon. Alrighty. Alright, where's Delvin?
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief.
Ah, Delvin. Hello.
Something you need? Anything for the guild?
Actually, I'm here on Dark Brotherhood business.
Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but business, of course. What kind of business?
What can you tell me about this?
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe.
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Pleasure doing business with you, Delvin. Alright. That takes care of that. Now I am to report back to Astrid. So I can either report back to Astrid, I can meet with whoever took the horn, or I can go meet Mercer Frey outside of Snowville Sanctum, which I think I just might do. North of Windhelm. No, I'm going to go back and see Astrid first. Yes, I think that is what I shall do.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Yes, let's go see Astrid. Now, let's see. How do I get out of here? Yeah, over here. Alright. Oh, look, some nightshade. Just here waiting for me to pluck it up. Alright, let's see if there's any other goodies to pick over here. Oh, look, a butterfly. I will use the Shrine of Talos. And I'm cured of diseases and such, and I get a blessing. I don't remember Blackbriar Manor. Blackbriar Manor. Let's see what's inside. I don't remember ever coming in here before, and I don't know why I wouldn't. Of course, it's entirely possible that I have come here before, that I just don't remember
Fancy
it.
yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat
I
prowess
presume
would
you're
prove
bothering me
valuable
for
in
a
a real
good
battle
reason.
anyway.
Yakety yakety yak. Oh wow. I do not remember ever coming here, and I don't know why. It seems like a perfectly marvelous place to come. Watch the door, Janessa. I'm gonna steal some things. Since I am such a thief. Oh, there's one little egg thingy there. Beehive husk. Oh, let's get rid of the old potatoes and the tomatoes because I don't need those. I really do not see that Maven is wanting to sleep on that bed. So this must be the servants' quarters. A master lock. Cabbage, perfectly boring. Blackbriar mead. Ah, ooh. I definitely do not remember this. Letter to the Brotherhood. Astrid, I thought your people were supposed to be reliable. I performed the Black Sacrament. I paid the proper penance. And I've waited patiently for results. If you can't handle a simple assassination, I'll find someone who can. I want this contract handled, and I want it handled immediately. A kiss, sweet mother. So, you wish to summon the Dark Brotherhood? You wish to see someone dead? Pray, child. Pray, and let the Night Mother hear your plea. You must perform that most profane of rituals, the Black Sacrament. Create an effigy of the intended victim, assembled from actual body parts, including a heart, skull, bones, and flesh. Encircle that effigy with candles. The ritual itself must then commence. Proceed to stab the effigy repeatedly with a dagger rubbed with the petals of a nightshade plant, while whispering this plea. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Then wait, child, for the dread Father Sithis rewards the patient. You will be visited by a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. So begins a contract bound in blood. Interesting. There's a heart, human flesh, and some bones. Very interesting, don't you think, Janessa? What lies within here? Doesn't look very interesting here. Let's see. Wrong key. So yeah, a bunch of a black briar mead. What else did I get? Let's get rid of this. Cannot favor that item. Well, that's highly annoying. Torch. Let's get out of the basement, or the cellar, however you wish to call it. This is obviously the front door. Is there an upstairs? There really should be an upstairs. Here we go. This looks more like a place that Maven might sleep. Oh yes, I will take some septims. And more septims. I am robbing Maven Blackbriar. Yes, indeed I am. And I love it. Oh, I love it. I love robbing Maven Blackbriar. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. I love robbing Maven Blackbriar. Oh, look, it's a statue to the Bella. I'll take that and that. Alright, let's see what else have we here. Oh, a gold necklace. I'll take that. This looks like the master bed. A chest. The septims. Oh, look. It's a letter from Sabiorn and a letter from Christophe. Maven, this is the final letter I'll be sending to you. I'm sick to death of your underhanded methods. A little competition never hurt anyone, and Awning Brew has barely scratched the surface of your business. I've lost 2 more shipments this month to these so-called bandits. If I find out you're involved, I'm taking it to the Jarl. Signed, Sabiorn. Letter from Christophe. Dearest Maven, after our disagreement a fortnight ago, I feared that business had finally gotten the best of our friendship. Since I still have yet to receive a reply to my last letter, it seems my suspicions are correct. I realize my mistake has cost you a lot, and all I hope to do is make amends. I'll be staying at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun, should you wish to speak with me. Signed, regards, Christophe Bartlett. So he's at the Bannered Mare. We shall have to pay him a little visit. See what he has to say. Let's see what this goes. It's a balcony overlooking the town. And a quick exit.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Raelle.
Okay.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Let's have a look. Okay, I need to report back to Astrid. So, isn't it beautiful here? A beautiful day in Riften.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Looks like full colors. We shall take the carriage. And there's my horsey. Hello.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I'll tell you what, let's go over to, if this is in alphabetical order, it's not completely in alphabetical order. Okay, let's go to Whiterun. Let's see if I can find this Kristoff person. At the Bannered Mare. Oh, these loading screens are so long. I'm hungry and thirsty and could use a nap. Well, isn't this pretty? What's going on here? Ah, it's the Khajiit. Alright. Bannered Mare. I have nothing to
Tried
say to you,
mercenary work?
Bellathor.
Might suit you.
This thing is just beautiful with my new graphics card. It's like awesome. Nice big raging fire. So this guy is named Kristoff. That's not Kristoff.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. Well met, kinsman.
John Battleburn. Sturdy and broken.
I ain't done nothing.
I don't see this Kristoff person. I don't see him anywhere.
The guards in this city are all
What's
lazy
the time?
and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Yeah, if he was staying here, you'd think he'd be here right now.
Don't get too far ahead.
Dude, you don't get too far behind Janessa. Ha ha ha. Miko. Well. And this was what's her face's room. So that goes out. So I don't see this Kristoff person here. So he must not be here anymore. Oh, where's the pity?
What? Why are you looking at me?
Alright, let's see. How do we feel? Hungry, thirsty, and a little tired. Well, let's get a room.
I enjoy. What can I get you?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this
Yeah,
way.
I know where it is. Okay, so I will sleep. For a while.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I am well rested. And I'm going to have some food now. I just got to
Maybe
remember
some
to select the right key. I will have some bread and some water. You are both.
And I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves, palm reading, crystal scrying. Maybe trepanning.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Alright, whoa. Why is there a lock on there? I want to leave. Why would there be a lock on that door? Because door's not supposed to be locked. Like, not ever. That was weird. Okay. So now we'll take a carriage. To where was it that we're supposed to go? Oh, we're to report to Astrid. So we'll go back to Falkreath. This cold just wants to keep hanging on. Doesn't want to go away. Okay, shall go. By the way, I forgot to mention, but I added a couple of mods. Well, maybe I did mention it. I don't remember. But I added the Flora Overhaul. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a Flora Overhaul. And then one called Verdant that adds grass.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Let's see. Valkyrie is where I want to go. Where is that on the list? Here we go. Valkyrie.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Alright. And I added the Imaginator. And I gave it, like, I don't know, 10 points of contrast. That was, like, the only change I made with the Imaginators. Is I added a little bit of contrast to make things more sharp and to make them pop. And of course, I use ultra realistic world lighting I have for this entire series. Oh yeah, we're gonna go see Astrid. So that's west. Yeah, we want to go west. Actually, we want to go like over this way. Towards the Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood. So the Flora Overhaul, you know, it changes like the textures and stuff of the plants and the trees and stuff like that. And it adds extra trees that might not have been there in the vanilla. And then the grass one, just it adds more grass and makes the grass taller and more lush and that sort of thing. Also the Flora one, you know, I think it adds things like this, because this probably used to be just plain and probably didn't have a fern here or something. I don't remember, you know, but it adds things like that. Look at those flags. They look so real, so sharp, you know. And of course, I also use Midian-born retexturing. Which that's a texture pack that you can use instead of the high-res textures. That basically retextured everything in the game.
You're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired. The sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business. As you probably already know from reading the letter, you're going to a wedding.
A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
Enough talk. Just tell me who to kill.
Very well. The target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Remember, we want people to notice. Kill Vici while she's addressing her guests, as is the custom, and I can promise a bonus. Now go, and give the bride a special kiss from me.
Bound until death. What's Vici's connection to the Emperor?
An excellent question. Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
Why isn't the Emperor attending the wedding?
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities, a role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder. Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess.
Can you provide any more details on the contract?
This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
Consider it done, Astrid, my dear.
Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Yes. The Night Mother's Truth by Gaston Belfort. Although various works have been written on the subject of both Morrowind's Morag Tong and Tamriel's more widespread Dark Brotherhood, there remains confusion as to precisely when and how these two feared assassins' guilds formed, or more specifically, when and how the Dark Brotherhood split from the Morag Tong, as the former is widely accepted to have sprung from the latter. The largest point of contention seems to be the figure of the Night Mother, a woman who figures prominently in both organizations. Through extensive research and interviews, and not inconsiderable risk to my own life, for the Dark Brotherhood holds this information sacred, I've finally solved this ages-old mystery. I've finally uncovered the Night Mother's truth. Although her name has been lost to time, the Night Mother was once a mere mortal, a dark elf woman who lived in a small village once located where the city of Bravel stands now, in the imperial province of Cyrodiil. She was a respected member of the Morag Tong, and like her fellow members, this woman made her trade as an assassin in service to the Daedric prince Mephala. In fact, the woman held the title of Night Mother, reserved for the highest-ranking female member of the organization. To be Night Mother of a particular sect was to be that group's matron, the favorite of Mephala, both respected and feared. However, it was not Mephala who facilitated the transformation from woman to spectre, but another, some would say far deeper, form of evil. Sithis, the Dread Lord, embodiment of the unending void. Following the potentate's assassination, strife descended upon the Morag Tong, and the guild was all but eradicated in Cyrodiil and much of the Empire. It was shortly after these events that the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis himself. The Dread Lord, she claimed, was displeased. He was unhappy with the Morag Tong's lack of success. The Void, he told her, was hungry for souls, and it was her destiny to set things right. And so, according to Dark Brotherhood legend, Sithis visited the Night Mother in her bedchamber and begat her 5 children. 2 years passed before the unthinkable happened. The Dark Elf woman followed through with the Dread Lord's ultimate plan. One night she murdered her children and sent their souls straight to the Void, straight to their father. When they learned of this affront to decency, the people of the village rallied against the woman, for such an act was considered incomprehensible even for a Night Mother of the Morag Tong. In one night of vengeance, they descended upon the woman, killing her and burning down the house in which the atrocity took place. And that was the end of the story, or so everyone thought. A little more than 30 years later, an unnamed man heard a strange, comforting voice inside his very head, just as the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis inside hers. The voice identified herself as the Night Mother and named the man Listener, the first of many. And so the unholy matron set her servant on his path. He would found a new organization, a guild of assassins known as the Dark Brotherhood, in service not to Mephala, but to the Dread Lord Sithis. The Morag Tong, now surviving only in Morrowind, was an artifact of a forgotten age. The Dark Brotherhood would marry business with death. The organization would grow in wealth and power, and the Void would swell with fresh souls. It was, the Night Mother told her listener, the perfect arrangement. In the early days of the Dark Brotherhood, the bodies of the Night Mother and her children were recovered from their original burial site and interred in a crypt beneath the site of her house, and there they remain even today. So if, in your travels, you find yourself in the city of Bravel, and make a wish at the statue of the lucky old lady, as is the local custom, know that you stand on sacred, if evil, ground, for you stand above the Night Mother, the unholy matron herself, and your luck has just run out. Interesting.
Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day?
Yes. I'm going to do that, Astrid. I'm going to do that right now. So, we are going to depart. But this episode has come on long enough. So, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.